Hello, my name is Tina Scott. I'm doing this video. I was just sitting. The first video I saw on YouTube was Tyler Perry on Oprah. I love Tyler Perry. I like to laugh. Talking about different things on what he's doing with his life, and being as though I was busy, certain things, the video went through and something else popped up and it just kept going and going, and I stayed in tune to everything. The next thing was Tyler Perry on a different morning talk show. I can't remember the name, but I laughed at that. Then it went on to an Oprah show. And this is where it gets good. Oprah invited the First Lady and the President, Obama, to her studio. And it was the first time a president had ever walked in her building. I listened to, first I watched how he watched his wife. And people go on the internet, these were the things that were going through my mind, and how people sit and say she's a man and her sex, and I heard him saying that, both of them speaking about how life is serious. It's not the way they put it, but nothing will get done if we do not take it serious. Black people, I'm talking to you. With that, I thought about how these videos go out and pass it, make it go viral where she is. These people are trying to put us in a better place. He's not the president now. Trump is. I'm just telling you about a thought and why I cried my eyes out. They're trying to make things better, not just for black people, for all people. Trying to pull everybody together as one. Nobody gets that part. His job is hard. I don't even fully get it because I'm not there. But I do have common sense. And that's one thing all of us had together. I told my husband, it's common sense. So what he told me is, well, my common might not be your common. And I said, well, then that's not common sense, because we have that in common. But going back to the story, another show came on, and it was about freedom riders. And this is where my pain came in. I watched these people fighting for their life to survive white racist battles in life. Dying, children getting killed. All this came together. It's like everything being put together in a circle, like the circle of life. Because a week ago from today, someone told me that white people don't call us niggas no more. They don't disrespect us and call us that. It's because they trained y'all to say it. They don't kill us because they trained y'all to do it. When I say y'all, that's us. I have 6 kids, 1 girl, 1 boy. 5 boys. My kids work every day. Every day. You got these bullets flying. They're killing children. They're killing women. They're killing innocent men. Whether it be a flying bullet or mistaken identity, this is what the kids are doing. And then you got these people my age, this yelling, these kids ain't shit. These kids this and that. And I'm sitting here telling you what I have told very few. Go ahead and blame them goddamn kids. Because the fault lies in the people my age who did not raise their children. Their children had to raise themselves. So they grew without God. They grew without parents teaching them what's right and wrong. They don't know. So where do you go from here? I read the Bible every day to be my own pastor, to lead my own way. That way when some man sitting in church can teach me, God done already did it. So if it's the wrong thing, I'll go on to another church. I don't do churches right now. But to have these young kids just pull a gun out and kill somebody unnecessary, $5, $10, $1. We hear these stories so much, all because you don't like them. And you're taking a life away from a mother. You're taking a life away from fathers. And most fathers these days, and I haven't seen this growing up, are fathers. They are fathers. I have them. I have boys that's doing it. Men. I have no boys. My youngest is 18. My oldest is 32 years old. I wrote a poem. First, I'm going to say, no, I'm going to go to this poem. I wrote a poem back when my son was, my 18-year-old, maybe, were 6 or 7, about Elris. And then years later, I wrote another poem, just sitting on the subway. I'm sitting on the subway and I'm having a good day. I got gospel on my ears, listening to Yolanda Adams. I'll never forget that day. And I'm looking out the window and I see different black men, old, young. I see them all. And I'm smiling. I'm smiling. I'm chuckling. Chuckling is just a little giggle because of the thoughts that was in my head on how beautiful, how wonderful they are. And they don't even know it. So the poem is called My Black Brothers. Oh, I have the date up here. I wrote this 6/29/08. 6/29/08. And this is November the 20th, 2019. And the poem is My Black Brothers. Black men, my brothers, different shapes, different in shades of black color. Wise, tall, small, in between. Skinny, fat, built smart, never idiots, well dressed. Dressed down, dressed to impress. Working hard, smelling a mess. Most are never stressed. On dope, hat wearing, always thinking, basketball playing. Taking care of family. Dark ones with gorgeous smiles, light ones with pretty smiles. Ones with no tooth. Ones with good talk, ones that'll make you laugh, ones that'll make you blush. Ones that will die for cause. Cause of you, cause of me, cause of territory, cause of family. Old ones who teach you, young ones who preach to you. Proud of my black brothers who are now free. One question. Why do you kill me? This I kept for so long. I wrote this down so I can go home and fix it, make it perfect. And what I didn't know is the way I just read this to you, I scribbled it on a piece of paper and I never changed a word in God's holy name. It came out this way. So I say that this wasn't written by me. I don't know, maybe something in me, I don't know. I just know what I saw today just gave me so much pain because you got people out there talking about Tyler Perry, his houses, and I love you. I do. I love you. Tyler Perry, his houses. Oprah, I love you too. Your shows, how many you got left after the president leave. The singers. Chris Brown, oh God, I love you. I love y'all all. But you got these kids out here killing each other. You get together and talk about a house, a studio. And that black studio, oh my God. It's worth it. It shows where his mind is, what he wants for us. But it don't show what we want for us. So I ask, with the Oprahs, the Tyler Perrys, everybody who climbed that ladder and got somewhere, where you go from here? Where you go? You put people on the show who beat their children. And that woman, She did it, and she had the right. I applaud you, Oprah, for that. I had someone get mad at me, and a social worker come to my house one day. And what I wasn't going to do is change me. They made that law, don't hit your children. I was correcting my children, but like I said, I have 6. At that time, it was 5, running around, just making noise while I'm trying to talk. That's not how I raised my kids. So I had this look in my eyes where they knew I was done. And they said, still. I did not have to say anything. And that social worker said something to me, and I can't remember. But I told her, where my kids show their ass is where I'm going to whip their ass. There's a such thing as beating your child to correct them. And there's a such thing as abuse. Y'all took a parent's right from them when y'all made that fake ass law. Lock up them ones who abuse their children, kill their children, put them in the ovens and the microwaves, and drowning them, throwing them in rivers. You do that to them. You don't do it to the one who got to raise their children the right way. Teach them God. Y'all taking away every right that God had set for us in that book. And now y'all trying to decode it and say this is wrong while this is happening. Wasn't no storms coming down from the sky, rocks to kill people. That was just lightning. Stop. Because read that book, you'll decode it. Everything that's happening is meant to happen. We can't stop it. Things have, it made their path. It was written because we don't give him our all. We're not bowing down to him no more. Our kids don't know him no more. It was written. And one thing I didn't do, I didn't take nobody's word when it comes to God. If I didn't read it, I ain't going to believe it. So I finally, at my age, I'm 49, born September 25th, 1970, picked up that book, and I am going through it. I'm going through it, and I read one chapter a day. Just one. I was warned for that. That's the voice I heard. One chapter a day. I do not know why there's one chapter a day, but I know I fear him to go forward. So I do one chapter a day. Some days with my back is, I have degenerative disc disease, had surgeries, this last surgery. I can barely even walk. Not barely walk. I can't walk. Paralyzed sometimes. So when I miss reading that chapter a day, when I pick it up the next day, I still never go forward because that's how much I feel. I just want to say, everybody get together to talk about the things that just, it's not important. And that's where I got, Obama said that. It's not important. You got to get together and talk about the things that was important. He's not president now. So the things that was important for us to fight for as one, he can't do it now. He's not there. So you Oprahs, you Tyler Perry's, you Will Smiths, Jada Pinkett, all the ones that I respect. I respect you. Where do we go from here? I don't sit and listen to celebrities' lifestyle from people. I listen to Tyler Perry because that was coming from Tyler Perry. I listen to Oprah because it was coming from Oprah. I don't listen and spread rumors. I don't do that. The closest I ever came to a celebrity is Janet Jackson and Mondawmin Mall when I was just a little girl and her first album came out. And Jada Pinkett up on my in-walls and my in-law's wall when she had a band. And my in-law, my cousin-in-law, he was in that band. That's the closest I came to him. I don't know them. I have nothing bad to say about them. I support them because we're supposed to. Our kids don't know this. I'm going to let this go because my heart is aching. My heart is aching. Please, somebody tell me, where do we go? How do we help these kids? How do we make them listen? Our parents, well, they were my grandparents, fighting for their life on buses, getting burned, getting beat, getting killed. All these things. My mother never knew it. I don't know how, because she was in that age, decade that was going on. How she was saved from it. How I was saved from it. What do we do? What do we do? I'm just a person living in Baltimore, Maryland. Have no money. Day to day is where I make it. I don't have millions. I don't have thousands. How do we get together without money being an issue to help these children? The ones that's out there killing, that still can make their life better. Raise a family to teach them, to try to start this all over again. I do know what the Bible says, but it also says it's because we don't ask and we don't believe in him anymore. And when I say him, and y'all heard me say him, I'm talking about just one God. God, that's it. That's all I'm talking about. I respect everybody else, but I'm only talking about God. How do we help him? Bring them back. For what my age group did to these children. Not my parents, not their parents. That came about in the 80s. Those kids, the 90s, those kids, the 2000s, those kids. Now, those kids, little babies cursing, smoking. I saw this little kid no more than 6 or 7 smoking weed. I gotta let it go. Maybe that's food for thought for y'all. Even if y'all do it, that's so important to me. I don't have to be the mirror man for this. Somebody need to do something. I love you.